Once upon a time, in Aberdeen, Washington, lived a young boy named Kurt Cobain. But who knew one day he would form the famous band Nirvana and become a rock icon as we know today. But how did Kurt Cobain become such a legendary rock star? Why did he become a rock star? Is it true that the song Smells Like Teen Spirit is named after a body deodorant? Did Kurt have serious stomach problems? Was Kurt fascinated with anxiety and weird dolls? What was his life before fame? It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this video gets you through your day, or even better, I hope this read helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started. This is the tale of Kurt Cobain. What's going on, guys? This is ASMR Aaron again. Hope this video will help you relax or unwind, turn off your brain, or more importantly, gently fall asleep. I'm really excited. This is one of the musicians that got me into music. This one is the tale of Kurt Cobain. Cobain was born on February 20th, 1967 in Aberdeen, Washington, USA, to Wendy Elizabeth, a waitress, and Donald Arlene Cobain, an automotive mechanic. He was a happy-go-lucky child who was fascinated by art. He inclinated, I'm not good at big words, sorry guys, towards art, and was evident from his drawings of cartoon characters on his walls, which bore pictures of Donald Duck and the creature from the Black Lagoon. His inspirational source was his grandmother, Iris Cobain, an artist by profession. Cobain was attracted to music from an early age, and by the age of 4, he could play the piano and even write simple songs about visiting a local park. He was inspired by bands like Ramones and the Electric Light Orchestra. He enjoyed listening to songs such as Motorcycle Song by Arlo Guthrie and songs compromised by the Beatles and Hey Jude, and many more. Seeing his parents separated at a tender young age of 9 changed his temperament immensely. He became an introvert and at times rebellious. Cobain visited his mother on weekends, but stayed with his father, seeing his mother suffer at the hands of the second husband, who was abusive, made him more depressed. His father was not able to keep his promise of not remarrying for long. He remarried and brought 2 children into the house, which resulted in a lot of bitterness in Cobain's attitude towards his father and his new family. As he went through a troubled childhood, his behavior in the public became impugned. When he was taken to a therapist, he advised his parents to be together for the sake of his son's well-being. When his parents failed to work out things together, the complete custody of Cobain was given to his father. Nonetheless, Cobain's behavior did not improve, and he sent his family friend Jesse Reed's, and he was sent to his friend Jesse Reed's house. During the initial phase of living with new people, he was fascinated by Christianity and started attending church services. However, this new attitude of his was short-lived. On his father's incidents, he joined the school's wrestling and basketball team, but delivered poor performances just to let his father down. Sounds exactly like me. All jokes aside, yeah, I sucked. He started keeping company He started keeping company of homosexual boys. When people questioned his sexuality, he claimed to be gay just to keep away from people. He started staying with his mother during his second year in high school. Just when he was about to complete graduation, he left school. As a result, his mother drove him out of the house. Cobain met his future bandmate while studying at Arbeen High School. Though they did not connect at first, they eventually bonded because of their mutual love for punk rock. Right after dropping out of high school, Cobain formed a rock band named Fecal Matter in 1985. Rehearing original materials and covers of bands such as the Ramones and Led Zeppelin, the band dissolved a year later, but the tapes recorded by Cobain helped during the initial days of his future band, Nirvana. It was only in 1988 that Cobain finally decided on a name for his group, Nirvana. The band had Cobain as the lead vocalist and guitarist, and Chris Novoselic as the bass guitar, and Aaron Burkhardt on the drums. Nirvana came up with the first single, Love Buzz, which was released by a small label called Sub Pop Records. Their first album, Bleach, was released in 1989. It showcased the album's punk bass along with his signature heavy metal sounds. Aaron Burkhardt left the group and was replaced by Chad Channing, who was later replaced by Dale Crover. And later on, Dale Crover was replaced by Dave Grohl. Nirvana was getting famous in places like Seattle. Around the same time, Cobain started trying his hand on writing songs such as About Girl. The year 1990 brought in more associations for Nirvana, and the band started collaborating with prominent personalities from the rock and roll genre. Eventually, they landed an opportunity to tour with the popular rock band Sonic Youth. A major accomplishment was achieved in 1991 when the Nirvana joined hands with Geffen Records, Falling, which Nevermind was released. And Smells Like Teen Spirit was a single by Nirvana that won them accolades in the music world. The song also made Cobain the best songwriter of the generation at the young age of 24. Another album title, In Utero, was released in September 1993, and it obtained huge success. The album is all about his bitter life experience and struggles. He took another leap in the recording league through his single, Radio-Friendly Unit Shifter. The single, which was part of the album In Utero, describes the impact of the band's last hit single, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And although Cobain grew immensely on the profession front, he was slowly drifting away from his band members on a personal level. Thereafter, he did a gig for MTV's Unplugged series. The growing popularity soon turned into a burden for Cobain, which made him more apprehensive of his future. Unable to handle the pressures and experience, he turned to drugs. Cobain was ranked as the 12th greatest guitarist of all time by David Fierrick of Rolling Stones in 2003. He was ranked 7th in MTV's list of 22 greatest music voices in music. In the hit Parter list of 100 greatest metal singers of all time in 2006, he was placed 20th. The Kurt Cobain Memorial Committee put up a sign in Arbeen, Washington, saying, "Come as you are," in Cobain's honor, 2005. I think that's pretty cool. Post the sale of Nirvana's song catalog, Cobain replaced Elvis Presley as the highest earning deceased celebrity in 2006. Wow. The following year, Cobain was once replaced by Elvis. Cobain was into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2014, along with his two bandmates, Novoselic and Dave Grohl. Congrats, guys. A book titled Come As You Are, The Story of Nirvana was published by Azirid, who pinned down every detail about Nirvana and its members since the band's inception. I gotta check that book out. Cobain suffered from chronic bronchitis and a stomach issue throughout his life. Trouble, family, and health issues made him indulge in alcohol and in drugs. He started using drugs when he was just 13, and by 1990, he had become a severe addict. He was also arrested a couple of times for spray painting buildings and wandered on the streets in a drunken state. In 1987, Cobain started seeing a girl named Tracy Marander, with whom he started living in Olympia. They were plagued with financial troubles. Aren't we all? The couple enjoyed their life. However, their relationship did not last long, as Marander gave up on him because of his drug addiction. Sad. In 1990, Cobain got involved with a rocker named Courtney Love, whom he met during a show at a nightclub in Oregon, Portland. And in February 1992, the two got married, while Courtney Love was working as a lead singer and guitarist with Hole. Their daughter, Frances Bean Cobain, was born on August 18th, 1992. Due to Cobain and the Loves of heroin addict, they got involved in a legal case with the authorities. Subsequently, child welfare agents took away their custody of their baby daughter. After months of negotiations, the couple finally got full custody of the daughter. While on a family tour in Europe on March 4th, 1994, he attempted suicide by overdosing on drugs but escaped death. Post this incident, Cobain became a loner with suicidal tendencies, and Cobain went to the Exodius Recovery Center in Los Angeles, California on March 30th, 1994. For a detox program. The following night, he crossed the fence of the rehabilitation center and flew back to Seattle and kept roaming around the city for the next few days. His family and family members were unaware of this whereabouts on April 8th, and his body was discovered at his Lake Washington Boulevard home by an electrician. According to the coroner report, he died on April 5th, 1994. He was only 27. Marander and Courtney Love, his ashes, was when all scattered into McLean Creek stream by his daughter Frances in Buddhist ceremony. That's really cool. He is a well-known member of the 27th Club. I was just thinking that. A list of musicians and actors who died at the age of 27, numerous books, documentaries, and film based on Cobain's life and death were released after his death. And so ends the tale. Who didn't live happily ever after, but remains a rock legend. The story of Kurt Cobain. Yeah, I remember too, if you guys haven't checked it out, there's the Kurt Cobain journals, diaries that are published, and they're really cool. Me and my friends used to read them all the time and kind of helped us get through some hard times. And I think it's really cool when some people do go through some hard times, but they continue to inspire and help people even when they're gone. So I was happy to do that story. And yeah, I hope if you're still listening, this is helping you unwind, relax, or enjoy it, or learn something. But more importantly, I hope that maybe this video helped you slowly fall asleep. Till next time, guys, this is ASMR Aaron. Thanks again.